You've got United at the weekend.
United.
Is that
At
12:30 kickoff?
Yeah,
12:30.
So
It's one of those ones where like it's always in the back of my mind. Never back the early kickoff.
No.
I'm not a betting man, but it's complete. It's so true. We also have we beaten you at the at Old Trafford? I don't know if we've even beaten
I personally think this will be the next game in your man United strain, getting his haircut, getting that Barnet off his
Yeah, because the last one is then West Ham away.
West Ham, which
somewhere we always lose.
Really?
Yeah, the West Ham away is what got Ten Hag sacked.
Oh, is it? But I think this United side, you'd fancy your chances.
If Michael Carrick gets his haircut, it's Michael Carrick ends up letting that guy get his haircut. Yeah. Big up Frank, by the way. I've met him before. He's a lovely guy.
I bet, yeah.
Perfectly lovely guy. But if he manages to get his haircut, they'll feel like there's a whole weight lifted off the club.
Yeah,
like it's so much unnecessary pressure. Because I remember when
he'll definitely have the weight lifted off of him. Yeah,
he's been walking around like this for the last 4 months. But no, if he gets his haircut, it'd be like a symbol of like we finally made it. Because 5 wins on the bounce, by the way, for any club, even in a good, that's hard.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just so happy.
But you're just playing with such a freedom. Like that's.
I don't even think it is just freedom though.
I think there is freedom. Like you've been so confined to that ridiculous formation that even like having Cobby in there, like it is criminal that Cobby wasn't playing under Amorim. It's insane. Obviously, criminal in that sense.
By the way, him being able to come in flawlessly after 15 months of basically no starts.
Oh, it's mad.
It speaks a lot.
We were talking about it on yesterday's show that maybe it was actually before the show. We were talking outside, but like you've basically gone back to just Sir Alex ball, like 4-4-2 most of the time. Attack, wingers do your thing, defenders do your thing, and strikers. That's it. Like it's not like it don't have to be rocket science. Like you just have to put the players in the right positions and let them play football.
Yeah.
Yes, you can do a little bit of tick-tack here and there, but like it doesn't have to be so thought out.
It's something I don't agree with Gary Neville a lot, but one thing he said about Ruben Amorim, which I think was so spot on, is he said, "I've never seen someone complicate such a simple sport."
Yeah, it's true.
It's what I think a lot about. It's why Ten Hag ultimately failed at United. His first season at United was effectively get the ball to Rashford, give him some space, and Rashford scored 30 goals that season.
Yeah, it's insane.
It turned into a 4-2-2-2, Mason Mount inverted striker with Wout Weghorst dropping back up. No, Weghorst, sorry. Who was our striker that season? It was Rasmus Højlund dropping back in, blah blah blah, and it was like, what's going on here? Like it just didn't work, and. Look, long may it continue with Michael Carrick. Cool, and he's driving Pep Guardiola out of Manchester. Well, maybe not. When Mbeumo was playing up front, it was about feeding passes in behind. And then when Šeško came on, we switched and we did put crosses in the box. Šeško's first touch was a cross that he then hit the post from. His winning goal was a low cross from Bruno being out wide crossing the ball in. So it was we don't play to cross the ball in the box when our striker is 5'9", and we do play with the ball in the box when our striker is 6'4". So it's just about what Carrick's doing. It's just about, depending on who's on the pitch, the instructions change to get the best out of the players that are on the pitch, and that's the biggest change, and that's what I meant.
But the biggest question is, I know you guys are not going to finish top 4, but if you do finish top 4 or top 5, Carrick stay?
For me, Michael Carrick, and if he stays or not, is more to do with if he does. Let's say we go on a great run towards the end of the season, we finish 4th, or we manage to catch Aston Villa or something, and we get the achievements. Then he should be put in the conversation with the other managers that we're going to consider. But that's at max. It shouldn't be if you finish 3rd, you get the job. It should be.
No,
it shouldn't. No, it shouldn't. It should be you've proved yourself that you should that your hat is in the ring. Yeah. At maximum. And then he should be then compared to, okay, what could Thomas Tuchel do with this squad? What could Julian Nagelsmann do with this squad? What could Ancelotti do with this squad? It shouldn't be you're going to go above everybody else.
But it's a guessing game. It's a guessing game. So if you get a new manager in, it's a guessing game. It's a risky game. Let's see what he can do. But you've seen a manager come in, play with the squad that he's got, and he's done well so far. Why would you want
He's not lost a game so far.
Yeah, why do you want to take a risk to another
2
manager?
spells.
Well, because it's basically Carrick's come into this job without the reports basically saying that kind of most part is because he knows he's not auditioning for the job or anything. But if he does do well, then he should be in there on merit, just like every other. Tuchel would be in that list on merit. because he's Premier League experience, doing well. Like let's see how he does with England. Obviously, won the Champions League with Chelsea, and obviously he's just been an amazing manager through his career. Same with someone like, let's say they want to go for someone like Ancelotti, right? That's on merit by being a great manager. Nagelsmann, it's merit. Carrick, if he does really, really well and finishes third or fourth or fifth to get Champions League, which I think it will happen. I think the teams most likely to not get Champions League are going to end up being either Chelsea or Villa. Because of Villa's Europa League run, that's really going to hurt them. We know how Emery is. He throws his toys out the pram, and they will drop like 5 places. Like that's what Aston Villa do. So that's what Unai Emery does.
So is that yes
when
or
the pressure's
no?
on.
Is that yes
What?
or no? Carrick. Is that yes or no? Carrick.
My answer is, if Carrick gets Champions League, he should be in the. His name should be in the hat.
Okay, cool.
But it shouldn't be anything more than that. It shouldn't be if you finish third, you get the job. Because that's what we did with Solskjaer, and it worked with Solskjaer, to be fair, in the end, because we finished third and then second. Solskjaer had a successful time at United, especially compared to the others. Right? I genuinely in the league. That's the best I've seen us play consistently in the league over a couple of seasons. But it should not be anything more than we'll consider you as a possibility. That is if he was to win the Premier League, which is not happening, that would be okay. Give him the job. But obviously, we're not going to win the Premier League. That
Only
would be
13
insane.
Points. Was it 13 points?
12.
That's ooh.
But obviously, I am kidding with that. That's where I see it. He should be considered if he does well enough. If he wins like 12, 13 of his 16, 17 games, goes on an amazing run, maybe like 10 or 12 games, finishes top 4, finishes third or whatever, sick.
Because I feel like qualifying for Europe this season is very, very difficult. Very, very difficult. The amount of teams.
Oh yeah, it's not going to be easy, but I think we're going to do it. We got no European football, 1 game a week, and we've got quality players up front.
There's no excuse, really.
I agree.
There's no
us.
excuse.
You're gonna finish above us.
I think we will.
Ooh.
If you want to push for Champions League, you will have to sacrifice Premier League points.
Premier League is
You
good.
will
This
100%.
is good. My baby's good. My baby's good.
No, I meant from now until the end of the season.
yeah.
You will fall at some point in the Premier League if you push harder than Champions League. Bruno Fernandes, in the way of personally, I'm saying I want him to stay for every second that he wants to be here. I don't want to see us try and sell him or anything. I still think he's got another 3.
Well, he's not a Man United legend.
Seasons.
He's not a Man United legend.
Bruno, I think Bruno is
a Man United legend.
Yeah.
What's he done?
100%.
What's Bruno done for Man United?
He's
won
been one
FA
of our
Cups.
best players in the last
FA
20
Cups.
years or so.
Oh yeah, FA Cups.
No, I know. You control it all you want, but I genuinely think Bruno Fernandes is a Manchester United legend.
No, he's a great player, but he's not a legend.
I think he's a legend for us.
Why not? Why is he not?
Yeah, why not? Oh, you're asking me? Oh.
Yeah. I know he's not won a Premier League or a Champions League, etc. But he's won trophies with us, captain. He's set to become only the 3rd player in our history to get over 100 both goals and 100 assists. Like statistically, he's been one of our most productive ever players.
100%.
And I feel like the way he's trawled us through these, if David De Gea is seen as a Manchester United legend, then Bruno Fernandes is
Totally
100%.
different though. Totally different.
Why?
Different. Because if someone says De Gea, was De Gea there for was it 2012, 2013 season?
Yeah.
Was he there for that one?
Yeah.
Like
De Gea has a Premier League. Bruno Fernandes doesn't.
But we saw David De Gea. I saw from the beginning. He just started. He couldn't catch the corners. He was struggling for the corners.
Yeah.
And you see him develop into this amazing keeper. Got into little destruction with the team, and he left. But I still think that Bruno's quality, world class. I don't call a lot of players world class.
Oh,
Bruno,
yeah, he's world class.
100, not like Declan Rice. Declan Rice is not world class. Bruno, 100% world class, 100%. But I still don't think he's a Man United legend because he hasn't taken Man United to the next level.
You don't think Declan Rice is world class?
No. Why Declan Rice?
That's a terrible opinion.
Why Declan Rice world class?
He's full of a terrible opinion.
Terrible.
Declan Rice is player of the year.
Okay, let me tell you why he's not world class. I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
What is he good at? Bruno's not world class either.
No,
Bruno's not a legend.
Ago,
Bruno's not a Manchester legend. Yeah,
I think he is. I don't know what your take is on that.
Is Bruno a Manchester legend?
Legend status.
Um.
Because I feel like if you get to the point where you're so well known and stuff, you're either an icon or a legend. And I think an icon.
What's the difference?
Huh?
What's the difference?
Like an icon, cult hero type person.
And what's he done? He's not. What's he been a hero for?
Bruno.
Yeah, what's he been a hero for?
What do you class as a hero? Would you class Mo Salah as a Liverpool legend?
What?
No, I'm not. No, I want to know your. I'm not saying he's not. I just want to know your
100%,
definition.
100%. Hands down.
What's your definition? What would Bruno need to do to leave Man United a legend?
Do something out of the hat.
Like what?
I doubt you're not gonna win the Premier League or Champions League or something crazy. But if you guys do anything right now, he's gonna be a major.
Is Florian
influence.
Wirtz world class?
No.
No. Who in Liverpool's team's world class?
Oh, who in Liverpool team?
Yeah.
Alisson, Van Dijk, and Salah. That's the 3 world class players. I'm not biased. I say the truth, you know.
I'd agree with that, man. Salah not this season. Salah's been honking this season.
Yeah, but he's done so much he's done so much in so many years for someone to never ever doubt his world class.
Who did you say? Did you have Van Dijk in there?
Verge, Ali, and Salah, 3 world class players, and not even Liverpool legends. They're Premier League legends and icons.
Yeah, look, fair enough. Like, I would argue that
Mic drop.
I would argue that Bruno is a United legend and a Premier League icon. That's how I would see it.
Wow.
I'm not sure about Premier League.
I really do think
No,
so.
Premier League icon's too far. Like if he done so,
He
so sad.
he will be spoken about still in 20, 30 years time.
They're gonna forget him.
easily.
They're gonna forget him. Do you know why?
No,
Do you know why?
especially if he gets that assist record this season,
Oof.
and like, he probably won't.
Salah
14 games to get 9 assists.
Salah could have got it, but he said, "You know what? We won the league. I'll just sit back and just."
He bowled it, mate.
Oh,
He bowled it big
don't
time.
say that.